Good day, I am Deck Cadet Kyle Anthony B. De La Cruz, the lead researcher of our team, and together with my fellow researchers, Deck Cadet Samith John Eschera, Deck Cadet John Rick Bell, Deck Cadet John Bell Rabadon, and Deck Cadet Kenlo Abalde. We are a student of University of Cebu Maritime Education Training Center, taking up of Bachelor of Science in Maritime Education, second year. We are currently conducting a study entitled of Exploring Reasons for Seafarers' Career Change. In line with this, we are inviting you to be our respondents to this investigation, and we request you to spare a few minutes of your time to answer this questionnaire honestly. However, you don't have to decide today whether or not you will participate in the research. Before you decide, you can talk to anyone who you feel comfortable with the problem research. If there are currents in the questionnaire that you don't understand and find ambiguous, feel free to contact the researchers. Rest assured that all the answers will be treated in utmost confidentiality. The purpose of this research, as we all know, seafaring is a challenging work in the maritime industry, whether local or international. Deciding to go on board and leave his family behind is a tough decision a seafarers make. Being a seafarer is not easy. That's why they tend to change their careers because they cannot handle their situations well. There are a lot of struggles and challenges at the workplace that were not anticipated before boarding ship and can be unbearable and end up changing. The primary purpose of this study is to evaluate why there is a rapid increase in number of seafarers who change careers despite the high demand in the said profession. Additionally, the research would like to know more about the reasons that seafarers consider when making a major decision like leaving their own chosen career. Nonetheless, the researchers want to identify the reasons behind why most seafarers transfer or leave their profession in a greener pasture in a completely different line of work. The study will assist you internalize information, make better decisions, and consider future changes as you change from the career to another. The objective of this study was to figure out what reasons influence a job change. The researchers would like to know about the person and the reasons that influence a career change. The researchers believe that this was an opportunity to address the problems encountered by the students in the future about life on board and reasons for seafarers' career change, and serve as guide as well to students' future in their upcoming seafarer life. For the methodology, the study utilized the descriptive correlational method of research design. In analysis and interpretation of data needed in utilizing this method, this will help us determine the reasons for a seafarer's career change.
Types of research intervention. This research will involve survey questionnaire that is based on a validated researcher-made tool that is divided into two parts. The questionnaires will help provide the needed data for our research. Participant selections. The research respondents of the study were 30 seafarers. They are choosing to use the following criteria. First, they are bona fide and licensed seafarers. Second, they are subject to answer when it comes to a career change. There were 30 seafarers choosing as the respondents, which were suggested by the panelists.
Voluntary participation. Participation in the research was entirely voluntary. It is your choice whether you will participate or not. Choosing to participate or not will not affect anything. You may change your decision later and stop participating in the study, even if you agreed earlier, and the researcher will respect your decision and hold no grudge. Procedure and protocol. In this investigation, the respondents will be asked to answer a questionnaire distributed through the Google form during their free time. If you do not wish to answer some of the questions included in the questionnaire, you may skip and move on to the next question. The researchers will not be sharing information about the respondents. The information that the researcher will collect from this research project will be kept confidential. The information obtained is confidential and no one else except the researcher's advisor, Ms. Relin D. Bacalso, will have access to your questionnaire. The questionnaires will be destroyed after 10 months. To ensure that the respondents will have a full grasp of the purpose of the study, the proponent will first explain the objectives of the research and the intended benefits of the participant himself.
Duration. The research takes place in 3 months. During that time, you will be asked by the researchers to answer the questionnaire at your convenient time and submit it within 5 days. If you would answer the questionnaire immediately, it will take around 5 minutes to finish your engagement, as a respondent will only take once. Rest. We ask you to share divulge your personal information, which you may feel uncomfortable answering. There are also questions which might affect their exhibition of those values, and you may feel awkward talking to our topics. You must know that it's you that will decide whether to give an answer to all questions, or you may skip on some questions. You do not have to give reason for not responding to any question or refusing to participate in the survey.
Benefits. There will be no immediate and direct benefits to you, but one of the aims of research will be help you to familiarize the reasons of seafarers' career change. Reimbursements. You will not be provided with any payment for participating in the research. And the next is confidentiality. Because something out of the ordinary done through research in the maritime industry that you are connected with, it might draw attention. If you participate, other people in the organization and the society in general may ask questions. Will not be shared information about you. The information that will collect from this research project will be kept confidential. Information about you, your perception collected from this research will be put away and no one but the researcher will be able to see it. Any information about them will have a number instead of your name. Only that researcher will know your number or contact information that will lock the information tightly. It will not be given or shared to anyone except the research advisor, which is Ma'am Relin D. Bacalso.
Sharing the results. At the end of the study, we will sharing what they have learned from the respondent and the community. We will do this by meeting first with the participants and then with the larger community. Nothing that you answered in the questionnaire will be shared with anybody outside the research. A written report will also be given to the participants to share with their families. We will also publish the results so that the other interested people may learn from this research.
Right to refuse or withdraw. You may choose whether you will participate in this study or not. It's up to you. And you don't have to participate in this research if you don't wish to do so. Your choice will not affect anything or anyone. You will still benefit from the implication to practice and other recommendations. You may stop participating in the study anytime that you wish without losing your right here.
If you have any questions, you could ask us now or later, even if the study hasn't started. If you wish to ask questions later, you may contact with any of the following. Or you could ask also our research advisor, Mrs. Relin D. Bacalso. Or you could ask Dr. Juanito Zuasola Jr. from UCA EREC with this contact. This thesis proposal has been reviewed and approved by our thesis panel of review at the University of Cebu Research Ethics Committee, which is a committee whose task is to make sure the research has probably conducted the study. If you have any questions from the R panel, please contact the University Research Office. The team would be more than happy if you are willing to help us in conducting this research. So please indicate in the space provided if you are willing or not to participate in this research. That's all. Thank you and God bless.